Check this out.
Season and commencement speech time, but one phrase proving wildly unpopular.
The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution.
From a tech business executive to a music industry titan, AI clearly striking a sore spot.
AI is rewriting production as we sit here. Deal with it. Like I said, it's a tool.
At the University of Arizona, former Google CEO Eric Schmidt faced loud jeers on the topic.
The question is whether you will help shape artificial intelligence. We do not know.
That is a graduation. Multiple graduations. Parents in seats and the crowd is booing. They are not booing a team, not booing the San Francisco 49ers, or they're not booing the New York Knicks or the San Antonio Spurs, because we're winning. They are booing a word. That word is AI. That's the word that they're booing. Can you believe that? All across the country this spring, speaker after speaker stood up, told these new grads to embrace AI, and the room booed them down. Now, here's why. The reason why is because the unemployment rate for new college grads just hit 5.7%. Highest it's been in about 5 years. These kids did everything right. They listened to the parents. They listened to you. Many of you told your kids, or whoever these kids are, if you have kids in college, go get that degree. Go spend that money. You got to go to school. You got to get that degree. That's what you have to do, James. That's what you have to do, Tanya. That's what you have to do, Leonard. So they got the degree. They took on the debt, and the door is not opening. So here's the real question for today. Is that fear real, or is that fear just a whole bunch of noise? Well, I'm going to show you the data. And the data says the fear is real, but the fear in general is not a plan. So I'm also going to show you the lane out, the exact lane that the market is building right now. While everybody else is booing, acting like there's no other lanes that exist that they can go down, the smart people who watch this show will know about the lane out where they can build right now. Stick with me to the end of this show, because the people who win this year are not the loudest. They aren't the ones that's booing. They are the ones who are the most positioned. This is the Daily Climb. Let's look at the data. Now, real quick, before we dive in to any of the data, if you are watching this show live right now, hit the like button, do it right now. I need you to hit the like button and subscribe to the Daily Climb if you are new. It is completely free, and it tells the algorithm to put this in front of the next ladder climber who needs to hear it, okay? So make sure you do that for me. Let's get that housekeeping out of the way. And let's jump over to the first segment, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Just jump over to the first segment. Let's go deeper on the revolt, because there's a whole bunch of college graduations going on, and you bring up AI today and everybody's gonna start booing. Because the revolt is bigger than one school. I want to share another video with you guys. This is multiple schools.
And commencement speech time, but one phrase proving wildly unpopular.
The rise of artificial intelligence is the next industrial revolution.
From a tech business executive to a music industry titan, AI clearly striking a sore spot.
AI is rewriting production as we sit here. Deal with it. Like I said, it's a tool.
At the University of Arizona, former Google CEO Eric Schmidt faced loud jeers on the topic.
The question is whether you will help shape artificial intelligence. We do not know.
The speaker.
Let's start in Arizona, the University of Arizona. This is Speaker Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google. He told the grads that AI will touch every job, every classroom, every hospital, and about 10,000 graduates booed him. Boo! And to his credit, he said it louder. He said, there is a fear in your generation that the future has already been written, that the machines are coming, that the jobs are evaporating. That is the speaker saying the quiet part out loud. And then you got down in Central Florida. This is Central Florida right here. It happened again. University of Central Florida, a real estate executive named Gloria Caulfield. That's her right there. She called AI the next industrial revolution. And the room booed her. She paused and said, okay, I struck a chord. And in Tennessee, go to this one. This is one in Tennessee, okay? A record label CEO named Scott Borchetta. He told them AI is rewriting the industry. They booed, boo! He said, deal with it. It is a tool. Make it work for you. And here's the one that says everything. A community college in Arizona used an AI system to read the graduates' names out loud. You know, you typically at a graduation, you got somebody calling people up, Cam Miller. Then you hear the clap, Big Suggs, Jilly Miller. Well, instead of it being a person that was doing it like I was just doing it, they used an AI system to read the graduates' names out loud. And the AI malfunctioned. It mispronounced names. It skipped people on their own graduation day. Now think about that. The machine could not even say their names right on the day that was supposed to be theirs. Type signal in the chat if you feel that fear is real. If you feel the fear is real on this whole AI thing and these kids are, you know, have a reason to be in fear, type signal in the chat. Now here's my analyst take. Okay. Do not read the boos as a temper tantrum. Read the boos as a market signal because the fear is not coming from nowhere. Let me give you the number here. Here's the number. So far in 2026, more than 134,000 tech jobs have already been cut. That is about 900 jobs every single day. And for the first time, companies are saying the word out loud. AI was named the reason for the 13% of cuts in general. And last year, it was only 5%. So the grads, they're not imagining it. The signal was real. You hear about it. I talk about it. You see the headlines on CNBC and Bloomberg, and you see it in the Wall Street Journal, and you see it in the newspaper. And it's not just the layoffs. It is the mood inside the work itself. What's the mood, Antoine? Well, Business Insider ran a survey this week. That's what Business Insider did. They ran a survey this week, and they asked people for a better name for AI coding. They call it vibe coding right now. Well, the answers came back angry. People called it slop. People called it job destruction. One person just typed the word unemployment. So even the guy who built the tool at Anthropic, a man named Boris Cherny, you guys seen Boris before, right? Said he is tired of the name too. Tired of it. I'm tired of the vibe coding. I'm tired of AI. I'm tired of the name. And there's a quieter cost that nobody's talking about. Business Insider wrote a piece called The Anti-Social Workplace. A marketing director named Daniel DeSoyster said he now talks to his coworkers about 50% less because he just asked AI instead. Cisco studied their own people. They found the heaviest AI users trusted their own teams less. So here's the full signal. The machine is taking the task and it is taking the conversation too. That is what the grads are booing. They are not booing progress. They are booing being told to be happy about it. And I get it. You think about it, I get it. I was in the gym this morning talking to a good buddy of mine. His name is Madison. He works for a good company, making all kinds of money in a data center infrastructure build out. And he knows that I use AI. Many of you guys know that I use it as well too. You know that I'm in the space and work for a company that sells the automation and all this other stuff, right? So he knows this. And one of the things that he said was, Antoine, man, like I've been meaning to get a conversation with you. I was thinking about you this weekend and I just want to have a conversation with you because I was having a conversation this past weekend with a good buddy of mine in the office who I don't usually talk to. And we're talking about AI and, you know, he's talking about the things that he's doing. I'm talking about the things that I'm doing. And we're at like, you know, the 1% that's really using it. And I don't feel like I talk to enough people about this sort of stuff. So do you think you and I can have lunch this week? I said, yeah, Madison. He's like, since you're in the AI space, I'll pay a consulting fee. I'm like, nah, Madison, that's not how it is. You're a gym buddy, man. Like, it's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get out there and brainstorm and have these kind of conversations about what we're doing so we can learn from each other. But a lot of people aren't talking. They're using the AI and sticking to themselves. That's why community is so important these days. And I get it, but booing is not a strategy. So let me show you who is actually getting hurt and then exactly what to do about it, okay? Let's go here real quick. And if you are not ready to invest, I want you guys to do something real quick for me. Start here. The 2026 Career Protection Playbook, absolutely free. This is business intelligence turned into career strategy. Take what we just covered, everything that we just talked about, booing and, the anti-social corporate space because of AI and nobody liking the term AI and vibe coding. Well, inside that playbook, you get 4 things. Number 1, your risk zone for AI automation. Number 2, the 5 skills that actually matter in 2026. Number 3, the 30-day quick start action plan so that you don't have to worry about booing and you can get in the lane where you're going to win. And 4, a weekend action plan with 5 specific moves. And it comes with the Daily Climb newsletter sent to you Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. Central in your inbox. Everything that we cover on the show delivered to you every single day. Go to nextgenheights.com. Link is in the description. Cam will put it in the chat. It is $0, so there's no excuse not to grab it. Because here's the thing that I know in 2026. You can boo all you want. The professionals who survived this year, they aren't waiting for permission. They are building career insurance and they are doing it right now, even though a whole bunch of people are booing, okay?